Hey beauties, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today is the day me and my husband are celebrating Valentine's Day, so I had to whip up a look that is going to be my Valentine's Day look. I've done a couple of ideas for you guys, and then this is the one that I decided on for the actual day for me. So this is going to be my actual Valentine's Day celebration look. I came up with it. I was just thinking I wanted to do something with a gold metal, reds, and then I just popped in some glitter. And then I just decided to add different dimensions to the lip too. So I hope you guys love this look. If you'd like to see how to get this look, please continue to watch. So right now I'm just putting on this Brio Day Moisturizer, and it's a serum that I like to use. And then I'm putting on my Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer. The reason I'm talking during it is because I was trying to do a chit chat one, but I talked way too much and it made the video way too long. So I'm sorry you guys, I'm going to try and do another chit chat one later. So next I'm going to do my brows. I'm using the HD Brow Pencil from BH Cosmetics in Ebony. And I'm just doing light hair-like strokes on my brow. Just line the bottom first. And then fill it in really gently. And then there's a spoolie on there as well, which is perfect for getting your brows to go into the right direction, and also to help lighten the color and make your brows look more natural. So once I pencil it in, I always go through with the spoolie and start to brush through it to lighten up the color and make it look more natural. And at the very front, you want to just very lightly touch, and then use this spoolie to just brush it out and keep it where it kind of fades in the front so that it looks like a natural brow. This brow pencil actually works really well. I usually use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, which I still use, but you know, it's always good to try different products, and I'm a fan of these pencils, so I would definitely recommend it in the ebony and the dark brown. And I'm just kind of going back and forth to make sure that the arches match and everything. So that's why you see me looking back and forth and back and forth. And then I'm of course brushing it out with a spoolie to make it look more natural. Then I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to go in with my flat brush. It's an angled brush, and I'm just cleaning up my brows. Sorry, I'm kind of out of frame there. I was trying to get close so you guys could see closer. The way my tripod is, I have to like lean forward. When I get a desk, it'll be much easier to do closer, as well as when I get a camera. I'm working on it, guys. I promise the videos will get much better. I'm just getting things a little bit at a time, and eventually we'll definitely be getting much better, higher quality videos. Stick with me, I promise. And I like to do this unibrow trick just to make sure that I keep my eyebrows leveled, because sometimes you can have one that's like way up and then one way low, and so I find that this trick helps me in making sure that the eyebrows are leveled so we can try and have twins, not sisters. I just felt like I needed to sharpen the tails, so I just did that. And we are complete with the brows. Now I'm just going to add a little brow gel just to keep the hairs in place. And then you can see my daughter there jump in the video. This is real life, guys. This is what happens when I'm doing my videos. And I'm just putting on my eye primer right now. It's the NYX white base. And now I'm using my Modern Renaissance palette, and my transition color is Burnt Orange. Then I went in with the color Real Gar, which is like this orangey color, and I just blended that right into the crease. Then I just wanted to blend it out a little bit more without adding any extra product, just to make sure that everything was blending together very well and that it didn't get any harsh lines. And then I went in with the 3 pink colors, Red Ochre, applying that right underneath where we applied the other colors, and that's going to be going from the outer corner to the inner corner. And the colors in the Modern Renaissance palette are gorgeous. Like, it's like the perfect Valentine's Day palette. It's an everyday palette, but like the colors in it are definitely romantic. So I would definitely say this is a palette that you could use to have a sultry look for Valentine's Day. And just make sure to blend everything out. I'm just going into the outer corner and the inner corner. I'm not going on to the crease. And I'm just taking my time and blending. And I went back in one more time because I wanted to make sure that it was as deep as I wanted it to look. So just add a little at a time to get it as deep as you want it to look. And now I'm just blending everything out without adding extra product, just to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Now I'm going to be cutting the crease in the very front using a flat brush and my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and just taking my time. I have to go a little above my crease because I have hooded lids, but I just wanted to go all the way from the front to like maybe a third of the way to the back, because I'm just going to fade colors into it, so it's not going to be a complete cut crease. It's almost like in a 1/3 cut crease once you see how it is after we apply the colors. But just take your time. I like to try and go down like one strip at a time and then bring it over to make it easier to get the line exactly where it needs to be and make sure everything is even on both sides. And I'm just making sure that the line is straight and exactly how I want it. Now I am going to be going into my colored Raine Queen of Hearts palette. I got this palette from overseas, and some of the colors were broken, so I couldn't hold it up for you to be able to see the colors I'm going into. But right now I'm going to be going into this metallic gold color. It's kind of like a coppery gold color, and I had to spray my brush first with NYX setting spray in order to get the pigment to show how I want it to. So I'm using a flat brush to work that in. I was just explaining all that, but I just talk a little too much, you guys. I ramble, so I'm going to have to work on just where I can insert a little bit of talk and still get some work done, so the video is not like an hour. And I'm just taking my time to make sure that I'm staying within the lines that I created for that crease. And just taking my time once again, making sure I stay in those lines. And then I'm going into that beautiful pink color and mixing that with the brown and just blending that right onto the end of the eye, the outer corner, and fading it into the crease. And I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Just blending, blending, blending. It takes a lot of blending to get that fade. You want to focus the color on the outer V, and then whatever's left, bring that into the middle so that it creates a perfect fading look. Yes, so now I'm going to be going into those same colors and applying them to my underneath my eye. I hope you guys will join me. So every color that's in the crease, I'm adding right into the bottom of my eye. You can ask me any questions if it's your first time. And just making sure to blend that out. Then I used the makeup wipe to straighten the line, and then it was a little too straight, so I got my blending brush and blended it out to kind of smoke it out a little. Then I went into the color Golden Ochre, and I used that as my highlight, and that's from the Modern Renaissance palette. And then I just wanted to blend everything back together again, so I just add a little bit more color to the outer V to blend with the brow highlight. And I'm just lining my waterline using the Inglot 77 gel liner. And then I just wanted to blend the colors in with the liner. Now I'm using the Inglot 77 liner and creating a wing liner. Making sure to go very, very, very close to the lash line in the front, because I have hooded lids. If my liner is too thick, then you won't be able to see any of the colors that I have on my lid. And I'm just using a pencil brush that I have, or like a liner brush, not a pencil brush. But it's not like any brand name. It was just a cheap one I ended up getting off of AliExpress. I like it because it's pretty firm, but it can be a little dangerous if you poke yourself in the eye, so just be very careful. Now I'm using my Luminous Weightless foundation from Nars. As you can see, I got it on my eyebrow, which I tend to do sometimes, and that happens sometimes if you do your eyebrows first, but I like to do my eyebrows first still. It's a really easy fix, and you'll see that I'll get the pencil and fix that in no time. So don't worry. I'm just using a kabuki brush to blend that in. And then I got my blender sponge from Real Techniques, and I just wanted to blend everything out. And then I just added my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm blending that as my highlight. When you start highlighting and contour, you always start looking crazy, but it comes together in the end. I'm using the Younique contour kit in dark, and the color is a cream color, so I like to warm it up with my fingers, which is why I applied it the way I did. And then I just knead it into my skin with a blender sponge, kind of rolling it. And on the side of my nose. And then I'm going to set my face with my Mercier translucent powder. Then I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit to set my cream concealer. Contour, excuse me. And I like this brush that I'm using because it's really firm, so it just buffs the color in really good. Now I'm going in with my Sacha Buttercup powder. I like to bake with my Sacha Buttercup powder because it has a yellow tint to it, and it brings a little color back to my face, whereas opposed to if I did the Laura Mercier, I would look kind of like ghostly. Then I'm applying my Maybelline Collosal Volume Mascara. And then I went into my glitters. I had a glitter from Motives, and then there was this cheap one that was purchased from like Amazon, I think. It was like a copper color and a gold color that I mixed together and just wanted to apply to the front underneath my eye just to add a little sparkle. And I just mixed those two colors so that they would be similar to the color on my lid. Now I'm using a big fluffy brush to blend away the Sacha Buttercup powder. Alright. Now LeBron's is a rose gold color. I'm not sure if it's going to blend in too much with the gold color I already have on my eye. So we'll see. Let's add that as the inner corner highlight. And I'm just trying to figure out my inner corner highlight on this clip. And I'm using an Artist Couture highlighter, and I'm using the color LeBron's. And I just applied that right into my inner corner. It was a nice rose gold color. Then I'm going to take the brush after I do this and rub it on my hand to make sure that there's no product on it, and then blend out the inner corner highlight. Highlights with LeBron's. Then I decided that I wanted to actually the perfect highlight. Go ahead and add that highlight to my cheeks. And that's the same highlight from Artist Couture called LeBron's. Highlight poppin'. Love this highlight. As you can see, it is a gorgeous rose gold, and it just really complements the skin really well. It gives a beautiful naturalesque glow, and it is a true rose gold. And it has the cheek poppin'. And it doesn't take much product, so this is something that will last you forever. Gotta get that Cupid's bow. In the forehead, just a little, down the middle of the nose. And then I'm going to spray my face with this NYX Matte Finish Matte Spray. Now going in with my NYX Matte Finishing Spray. Don't know if I like it. That spray kind of made me shiny even after it dried, so I don't know about this one. But right now I am going into my Irisbeilin lip palette, and I wanted to just try a bunch of different colors. So I just tried a bunch of different colors to create the lip color that you see. So I'm looking at, I went into that dark color on the right. This color first. Wait, no, this color first on the outer part. And I lined my lips with that, and I figured it was a little bit too light for it to be my outer color. So I went back in with the darker burgundy color on my outer lips, and that was perfect. Then I went in with that light pinky tone and put that in the middle. And then I went in with that nudie tone and put that right at the very, very middle of the lips. And now I'm just kind of blending it out with the brush. So that's the color that I came up with the gloss. You see that highlight popping? Yes, yes, yes. And then I was done doing that, so now I'm going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip kit, and I am choosing some colors from that kit to create a new lip color. I wanted to try a glossy lip and a matte lip with this look, so that is what I did. So I wanted to have more of a cranberry look with the lipstick. I'm just going to mix them on my lips. So I'm choosing which color I want to go into. I went into that brown colors, my outer corner colors, or my outer trace. Then I went in with this red color. And then I decided I didn't want it to be really red. I wanted it to be more pink, like on my eyes. So I went in with this pink color to make it more fuchsia. And that will complete the look. You can see the highlight and the nose highlight. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. This is the final look. This is with the matte lip. I did a glossy lip first that was similar to this, and then I did a matte lip using, first I used the glossy lip with the E.L.F. Irisbeilin palette, and then this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette. And for this one we used the color 1, 6, 10, and 3. So I just mixed a bunch of colors to create this look. I really like it. I think it's cute, has like definition, different layers of color, and I think it goes with the eye look really well. So this is my Valentine's Day look. I'm actually going out for Valentine's Day tonight. Here we are. I hope you guys love it. Have a wonderful day.